Toyota CEO is about to do something unthinkable to release a pickup truck that costs just $12,000 and deliver exactly what Americans desperately need, an ultimate combo of affordability and flexibility. If you thought that the process of rapid price hikes was irreversible, the Japanese automaker has just proved you wrong with the truck that undercuts its closest rival by half. But the brand new Toyota Hilux Champ isn't just cheap, it revolutionizes versatility and configurability in a way never seen before in America. A real small pickup. Every working American knows the frustration of needing a real truck but being forced to choose between overpriced monsters or compromised pretenders. The current small truck market offers nothing but disappointment. Either you get a crossover with a bed that can't handle real work, or you pay luxury car prices for basic capability. But Toyota spent over a year solving this exact problem through real-world testing across Southeast Asian markets where actual working conditions demand genuine solutions. The Hilux Champ represents something completely unprecedented because it attacks the root cause of small truck failures. While American manufacturers built their compact trucks on car platforms to save money, Toyota took the opposite approach. The Hilux Champ shares its DNA with the legendary Toyota Hilux, the truck that survived decades of abuse in the world's harshest conditions. Therefore, we're looking at genuine body-on-frame construction that transforms everything about capability expectations. Anyone who's ever tried to tow a decent load with a Maverick or Santa Cruz knows the sinking feeling when performance falls short of promises. That's why these numbers matter so much. The Hilux Champ delivers 5,500 pounds of towing capacity, easily outgunning both unibody competitors. But here's where it gets really impressive. Payload capacity reaches 2,646 pounds, which means you can actually load this truck like a truck without worrying about exceeding weight limits. Small business owners understand the constant struggle of making one vehicle serve multiple roles. You need something that can haul materials during the week but won't embarrass you meeting clients. That's exactly why Toyota didn't stop at traditional pickup configurations. The chassis cab variant isn't just another trim level. It's a complete reimagining of what a work truck can be. Contractors know the frustration of trying to fit specialized equipment into generic truck beds that were never designed for their specific needs. The chassis cab concept eliminates that compromise entirely. Buyers receive a rolling foundation with engineered mounting points that accept virtually any type of commercial body or equipment. This isn't about making do, it's about creating exactly the tool your business demands. The scope of possibilities extends far beyond basic modifications. Thailand's market already features over 100 different factory-approved variants, from fire department pumpers to mobile medical clinics. But the real revolution lies in the business opportunities this creates for American entrepreneurs. Local fabricators can finally compete with expensive commercial truck manufacturers by building specialized solutions on affordable platforms. Think about the small landscaper who needs different storage for different seasons, or the electrician who requires specific tool organization that no factory configuration provides. The Hilux Champ chassis accepts custom solutions that would cost tens of thousands more if built on traditional commercial truck platforms. This approach transforms truck ownership from settling for compromises to creating perfect solutions. Food truck entrepreneurs understand how expensive custom builds become when starting with costly base vehicles. A $12,000 foundation changes the entire economic equation for mobile businesses. The same applies to contractors who need specialized equipment haulers, emergency services requiring custom rescue vehicles, and countless other applications where generic factory trucks fall short. This chassis cab approach will likely spawn entire industries of specialized conversion companies across America. Therefore, the Hilux Champ isn't just disrupting pickup truck sales, it's creating opportunities for countless small businesses to enter the commercial vehicle modification market with lower barriers to entry and higher profit potential. All this flexibility sounds amazing, but none of it matters if the truck can't move the load efficiently, which brings us to the powertrain that makes it all possible. Power and efficiency for U.S. truckers. Small business owners know that fuel costs can make or break monthly budgets, especially when gas prices spike unexpectedly. Every gallon matters when you're tracking expenses down to the penny. That's why Toyota's powertrain choice for America focuses on efficiency without sacrificing capability. While Southeast Asian markets receive traditional gasoline and diesel options, American buyers face different economic pressures. Rising fuel costs and tightening emissions requirements demand smarter solutions than conventional engines. Therefore, Toyota is preparing hybrid technology specifically tailored for U.S. truckers who need maximum efficiency without reliability concerns. Anyone who's owned a work truck knows the anxiety of watching fuel gauge needles drop during long work days. The American spec Hilux Champ will likely feature Toyota's proven 2.0-liter hybrid system producing nearly 200 horsepower, but the real advantage lies in efficiency numbers that should exceed 35 miles per gallon combined. For contractors driving hundreds of miles weekly, this represents thousands in annual fuel savings compared to traditional truck consumption. Fleet managers understand how instant torque availability transforms job job site productivity. The hybrid system delivers maximum pulling power immediately, which means no waiting for engines to build power when backing up to loading docks or climbing job site ramps with heavy loads. But unlike complex luxury hybrids with expensive maintenance requirements, Toyota system uses components already proven in millions of everyday vehicles. This powertrain strategy keeps purchase prices affordable while delivering operational advantages that traditional trucks can't match. Service technicians already understand these hybrid components, which means maintenance costs remain predictable and repairs don't require specialized dealerships. The efficiency is impressive, but power means nothing if the truck can't handle the loads you need to carry, which is where the size specifications become critical. Right size. Anyone shopping for affordable trucks knows the disappointment of expecting real capability but finding toy-like dimensions. The $12,000 price tag might suggest tiny proportions, but the Hilux Champ delivers genuinely surprising scale that transforms expectations about what affordable trucks could accomplish. Standard wheelbase measures 108.3 inches, which places this truck in legitimate work vehicle territory rather than compact crossover compromises. But the long wheelbase variant stretches to 121.5 inches, approaching dimensions that rival mid-sized trucks while maintaining compact truck affordability. Contractors understand the frustration of short beds that can't accommodate standard building materials. Where Maverick and Santa Cruz sacrifice cargo space for rear passenger comfort, the Hilux Champ prioritizes what working buyers actually need. The single cab configuration creates a 5.9-foot bed, which means you can finally fit plywood sheets flat without expensive folding tailgate complications. But the long wheelbase version solves even bigger capability problems. Its 7.6-foot bed exceeds what most mid-sized trucks offer and approaches full-size truck utility. Lumber yards know that standard construction materials fit properly in beds this size, which eliminates the delivery fees that eat into job profits when your truck can't handle basic loads. Small farmers and ranchers understand how bed length limitations force expensive equipment compromises. Few remaining full-size trucks even offer 8-foot beds anymore, making the Hilux Champ's capacity remarkable for buyers who thought long beds were priced out of their budgets. So the size is perfect and the capability is there, but if you think that's impressive, wait until you see what Toyota is planning for pricing and availability. Release date and pricing. Small business owners know the frustration of budgeting for vehicle purchases only to discover hidden costs that destroy financial planning. The revolutionary $12,000 starting price applies to chassis cab configurations, which means buyers receive the truck's complete foundation but invest additional funds for specialized completion. However, even with customization costs, total investment typically remains well below traditional truck pricing. Standard pickup variants will carry slightly higher base prices but still maintain massive advantages over current market alternatives. Even fully equipped versions should stay well below $20,000, which finally makes capable trucks accessible to the working Americans who actually need them for earning their livelihoods. Fleet managers understand how vehicle availability affects business operations. The US launch timeline suggests availability already in the next year, but Toyota must first establish domestic assembly capacity to avoid import tariffs that would destroy pricing advantages. However, early preparation indicates serious commitment to bringing this truck to American buyers without the supply shortages that plagued other launches. Production planning already includes multiple assembly locations to ensure adequate supply and comprehensive service support. Toyota learned from Maverick's launch disasters and won't repeat Ford's inventory management mistakes that left buyers waiting months for delivery. This pricing strategy forces every competitor to reconsider their entire approach. When a legitimate work truck costs less than most economy cars, traditional manufacturers must either match Toyota's efficiency or accept significant market share losses to a superior value proposition. The Hilux Champ represents more than just another truck launch. It's Toyota's declaration that working Americans deserve vehicles they can actually afford, built to standards they can trust, configured for jobs they actually perform. After decades of truck market inflation, someone finally remembered who trucks are supposed to serve. But Toyota isn't the only manufacturer that realized it's about time to stop this price hike madness. Nissan is preparing its $22,000 pickup, so make sure to check out our next video as well. Yes, it will be a bit more expensive, but it will also be bigger and more capable than the Hilux Champ with different design approach. Based on the internationally offered Navara, this truck will obliterate the midsize segment, including Nissan's own Frontier.